this is going to be the final video of multiplying rational expressions. Now this is going to be a level 3. We're going to follow the same rules. Big fraction, factor top and bottom, and then we simplify. So now we're only going to be doing one problem on this one because I kind of want to go a little bit slower on this one just so you guys can really see what's really going on, because there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. So let's go ahead and start and do step number 1. I'm going to turn this whole thing into one fraction. So I'm going to go ahead and write a line right over the multiplication sign, and I'm going to put times here and times here. Now, like I mentioned before, for every binomial, that means whenever you have two terms, I want you guys to go ahead and put parentheses around that. Now, it's going to be very important that you realize that all of those are binomials, mainly because, well, they have two terms, but also none of them are squared. So sometimes you're going to notice that you're going to have two terms, but you're going to have like x squared to it. So technically that is factorable. So we're going to be working those a little bit differently, and hopefully I can go over those in class. But for this one, I'm just going to go over this one. I might even do another video so you guys can see what I mean. But we don't have to worry about that on this one. So this one's just regular binomials, so we're just going to put parentheses around them. Now, before I can even touch my binomials, I'm going to do and factor this trinomial first. So we need to find factors of 25. So what gives me 25? That's easy. 1 and 25 and 5 and 5. Now, as you can see, the middle one says that we need to get a 10 and also a negative, so that makes the 5 and the 5 down here into negatives. Those are going to be my two factors. So let's go ahead and start writing those. So I'm going to put them over here on the side. So it's going to be x minus 5 and x minus 5. Now the other one is just going to be x plus 10. We're done with the top. The top is completely factored. Now let's focus on the bottom. Now, as you can see, both of my numbers on the bottom, both of my binomials, I mean, we're going to be able to factor one number out. All right, on the first one right here, we're going to be able to factor out a 10. So let's do that one. So it's going to be 10 on the outside, and then we're going to have 10 divided by 10 is just x. And now 100 divided by 10 should be just 10. Okay. Now, on the other one, what are we going to be able to factor? A 9. So now, look at what I'm about to do. I'm actually going to put the 9 all the way to the front, just so I can keep my binomials together and my numbers together. But technically, I could put the 9 here too, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it in the front. All right, let's go ahead and factor the 9. And actually, and this one's a special case, I'm going to factor out a negative 9. The reason why I'm going to be doing that is because you see right here, the x is negative. So I'm going to factor out that negative 9 so I can turn the x into a positive. And the 45 obviously going to turn into a negative. So let's see what we get. So 9 divided by 9 is just x again. And now 45 divided by 9, it's going to be 5. And guess what happened? And this is the reason why I factor out a negative 9. This guy is going to be able to factor out with this guy. They're going to be able to cancel out. If I didn't do the negative, then I wouldn't be able to cancel it out. Because instead, I would have gotten this. Negative x plus 5. Now, as you can see, this is not the same as this, so I can't cancel it out like that. So I actually need to cancel out that negative with a 9 so I can be able to factor that x minus 5. Okay, so now let's go ahead and just cancel things. So first, those two cancel out, and those 10s cancel out. So my answer is just going to be x minus 5 on the top. Now on the bottom, I have two numbers, so I multiply. So negative 90. All right, I'm going to leave it like that. I could simplify a little further, but I'm just going to leave it like that for right now. Okay, so that is my answer. All right. Well, like I said, I wanted to go a little slower on this one just so you can see the whole process of how we're supposed to do this one. And thank you guys for watching.